Hi, this is Nelson Ranch. So the new gacha is available to us now. The gacha is Transcend. This is the new character. She is a Dirt character, Dirt A, Turf F, Mile A, Mid Distance A, and she is basically a runner. That's her skill set here. Although technically she doesn't have to be a runner, she can actually do it as a leader, I think. It's got leader B there. Okay. So this is Transcend. I already did the daily poll and didn't get her. um, so this is now available. This is a SSR card. You're going to get one SSR card from a poll. It's totally random. I'll probably pull this one. This is a 3-star poll, totally random. I don't know if I want to pull this one. I'll think about this one. And then there is the support card gacha, which is, this is the original one, and this is the original one, and this is the new support card gacha. And this one basically you get to choose 2 out of the list of 10. This is an amazing gacha. If you don't have speed, I highly recommend. If you don't have speed, El Condor Pasa, I highly recommend her. If you have her already, then the Duramente would be very good too to have. This is the best stamina card that we've got available. If you know you're gonna do chasers, like if you love Duramente, you don't want this card because you can't use Duramente card on Duramente. But if you love Duramente, then you want this card probably because this card gives you imminent shadow for chasers. So this would be a very good. This is a basically an indispensable skill to have for chasers when the track basically requires you to have that skill. This is probably also the best power card, sort of like overall power card, the utility rate. This is a must-have card for the mile, high voltage, and this is the best speed card, flat out. But it's also the perfect speed card for leaders. This is the speed card that's necessary for runners, and this is the speed card that's necessary in the long distance, particularly long distance betweeners, right? Because for betweeners, you get Mugamuchu here. But even if you're not a betweener, even if you're like a runner, you can still get cooldown, which is actually useful because it's a recovery skill. So this is, a good card to have because it has all these white skills that's quite useful. This is the primary one that's useful, but this one here, for cooldown. And the good thing about this card is that if you know you don't want the gold skill, you can actually kill the chain in the very first one. Instead of choosing the top, you choose bottom, and then it basically drops the next 2. And so the next 2 events won't happen with this card, and that allows the other cards to finish early. So that's another reason why Manhattan Cafe is actually very good. Now for me, I've been trying to get this card, so I'm going to get this one. And the upcoming mile, I'm going to need Gold City, or I want Gold City, so I'm going to pick Gold City. So that's why I chose these 2. And so you can actually do the 1500, no 1500 for no, why did I say 1500? 1000. 1500? Yeah, that is right. 1500 pay jewels will guarantee you an SSR. It won't be one of the 10, but you have a slightly higher chance than normal. Basically, this is the pickup. So in pickups, when you choose there's a chance of getting SSR 3% of the time. And then of that 3% of the time, there is half the chance that you get the pickup cards. And so, since there's 2 pickup cards, there's actually half of that each. So 3%, 1.5%, 0.75% that you're going to get these 2 cards. But the other cards is like, there's just over 100 of these SSR cards, so it's much lower in probability. But there you go. All right, so let's pull this. SSR. It's just total random luck, but might as well give it a try. Here we go. Oh wait, I also checked this earlier, and this is available too. They updated this, so you can actually buy gacha tickets, sweets, and carrot jellies. And I'm definitely going to buy carrot jellies. And you can also do the same with friend points as well. I really don't need sweets because I still have over 500 sweets, but you know, as you all know, I only have 75 carrot jellies, so I'm going to burn money and friend points to buy as many of these carrot jellies as possible. Actually, I might as well do it now. So that's 85. Oh, I can only buy one more. But I ran out of friend points, so I should get like 1,000 points by tomorrow, so I'll get that tomorrow. So that was easy. I'll buy the gacha tickets. And the over 1 million money that I had is now down to 400,000. Do I want the other stuff here? Nah, I don't really need this stuff. I don't foresee the time that I would ever use this. I might need these, so I could actually buy these. Because they're actually 5,000, I believe, when you buy normally. Yeah, it's 5,000, so this is half price. So it's worth it to buy this at half price. So I'll buy that at half price. And then at 5,000, it's the same price, so I'm not going to bother. I'd rather save some of the cash I got. I've only got 300,000 now, or less than 400,000. Alright, time for the... Oh, and finally, I checked this as well. The 3rd anniversary mission is available. The SSR exchange ticket is available as it was available last year as well. So they did it again. This is going to be very easy to get. You just need to do UAF scenario, and you need to win the UAF scenario by winning every single event along the way. I mean, which you kind of want to do anyway, right? So as long as you do that, you'll get this SSR ticket, and you'll get all these things. No carrot jellies, unfortunately, here. And no rainbow shard. I believe I have... How many rainbow shards do I have? So now I have 134 carrot jelly. So okay, I can actually start burning some. I'll have 135. Excuse me. So I've got 47. So I need 13 more. I know I'm gonna get 2 more at the end of the month. In March, because of the monthly races, and every month there's a story. So I imagine there's going to be a story. So that the story usually gives 3 shards. So I will be up to 52, and then I will need 8 more shards, 8 more crystal shards to get to 60. And of the 8, 3 is guaranteed because there's going to be another story in April. So if I can somehow manage to get 5 rainbow shards, somewhere along the line, by the time the next update comes, I'll have another one of these rainbow crystals. So yeah, you're gonna get these relatively quickly. And I imagine, well, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna do monthly matches in May. If they do, then it makes the job very, very easy. I should get 5 easy. But such is life. Alright, so time for the gacha. Now that I did the explanations. Here we are. SSR support card. I already have Duramente. I already have Sounds of Earth. Alright, here we go. This is the card I'm looking for. Measure McQueen. Pull! Come on! Please, 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 please! Alright, 1 SSR at the end. One more, maybe? Okay, no. Be nice if I gotten two. Alright, let's see what we're gonna get. Here we go. Pop. Oh, and I already have Serious Symbole. 1500 jewels down the drain. She's already at max, so that's just turned into a horseshoe. Unfortunate. Okay, so that one's done. Okay, so now this is the one that's got a better chance. Let me do the daily first. So I'll pull the daily. Yeah, alright. No surprise there. Okay, so here we are. So I've got 9,000 jewels, which means I could pull 6 times. Do I want to pull 6 times? Plus, that'd be 70 pulls. And then I should have enough to actually get one ceiling, but we'll see what happens. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Come on, come on, come on! Pop, pop, one more. Okay. Pop. Nah, no pop there. One more. Nope. All right, here we go. Last one. Oh, not at the top road. Okay, it's not bad. I think that makes it level 35 for me. Oh man. Defeat. Fourth card. So here we go. Oh, this is it. Okay. It's already at level 30, that's why. So now this is level 35. Well, the odds of me using this card is pretty low, I have to say. This card was great in Make a New Track. Having, you know, level 50 not at the top row would have been great in Make a New Track, but I'm not doing Make a New Track anytime soon, so... Do I want to bother with this? Nah, I don't want to bother. Okay. So now I have to actually start thinking about the gacha, seriously. I will be pulling dailies for a while. I don't know if I want to pull the gacha for this. I might pull until I get one or the other. Because as soon as I get one or the other, I can get both of them to max. Because as you saw, I have 2 crystals. There'll be 1 exchange ticket. So there's another one that I can pop. Oh, it's this one here. Okay. There's another one? Ah, Royce and Royce. There's another card? I have no idea what that other card may be. No, okay, that's it. So those are the only cards that I could actually increase the bumps. Alright, no, so I was saying that... why did I move away? So I have one. I will get 1 exchange ticket, and I can use that exchange ticket on Measure the McQueen to make this level 50. And I currently have one copy of what's her name? Right. Gold City. Where is Gold City? This one here. So I have one copy of Gold City, but I have an old exchange ticket, so that will make it level 35. And then I can use 2 crystals, and then that could actually bump it to level 45. But if I could get one copy of either of these cards, then I can actually make them both level 50. And if I have them both at level 50, my character would be a bit stronger. Most recently, I've been working on, Vivlos, and this is the deck that I've got. I was really happy with getting one bump. What's her name? Dice Ruby, because if I have one bump Dice Ruby, then what I can do is, I could just use that and then borrow, or what's her name, Gold City, and I could still get this kind of stats, right? It's like, can't complain with this kind of stats, really. I mean, unfortunately with this one, the skill that I get from Dice Ruby didn't drop. I only got high voltage, but I didn't get Denko Sekka, so I'm like, ah. I mean, I got the lower version of it, Isoktobi here. So I mean, I could in theory say I'm done, but ideally I'd like to have 2 gold acceleration skills for Vivlos. So I could have a full, what's her name? Full Gold City here, and then borrow a level 50 Dice Ruby, and then hopefully that Dice Ruby will be a bit stronger. I don't know. Maybe this Dice Ruby was better. I actually don't know, but that's what I can do. So that's why I'd like to do that, and then that would also allow me to work on Pearl. Not this Pearl here. And here, instead of using what's her name, Satono Diamond, I can use Measure McQueen. And if I have a if I have a level 50 Gold City, I could put Gold City here, and then what I can do is I can borrow a power card instead of using 2 guts card. And I was thinking of going with this one here, but this one here is weak at level 35. It's much weaker than Dice Ruby at level 35, so I don't know. I mean, for the mile, I could also borrow other power cards, like Nice Nature, right? I could borrow that Nice Nature card, and that would be very good. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should pull or not, because I mean, if I can pull and get one or the other in that 9,000 free jewels, then I won. But I don't know if I'm going to win or not. And I could always borrow this card too, right? This card is well, actually no, this doesn't have any mile skills in here. What's another good power card that I could borrow? I mean, I have this card, but this card is, I mean, the skills are great, but as a card power, it doesn't actually boost your power as high. I don't need recovery. So what does this do? Completely forgot about this card. Oh, that's mid-distance. That's useless. And that's for chasers. And that's recovery. Oh yeah, this one here. I could borrow my own Top Gun, right? Which has Non-Stop Girl. So I could go with Non-Stop Girl instead of Daiwa Scarlet's skill, which is what skill that you get from Chaos Miracle, Tsubazeria here. And then that's a recovery skill, and I know that card's weak because that's from That was a gift from buying the DVD of season 2. I have not bought the DVD for season 3. I have no plans of buying the DVD for season 3 either. I thought about buying it, but uh, I'm probably not going to buy it. I can't justify it. Uh, season 2, buying the DVD for season 2 was a no-brainer because uh, season 2 Umamusume was great. And so, you know, having the DVD version of it and having all these items that you can get in the game was, it's like, well, that's a no-brainer. I'll buy it because I like season 2. Season 3, I don't like it as much, right? Um, by the way, this is on a completely different topic. But the reason why the story of Oguri Cap is the best story ever for Umamusume, and the reason why they couldn't turn it into an animated series, is because it takes too freaking long. And if you stop for a moment and think about it, it has elements of season 1. Because the whole point of season 1 was basically, a cast of rivals, and going up against the rivals that are really good, and but sometimes winning, sometimes losing. And you have that story with Oguri, right? Because Oguri goes up against first Tamama Cross, then she's gonna go up against Super Creek and E91, and then when Super Creek and E91 retire, Oguri then has to go up against what's her name, Yai no Muteki and others as well. Bamboo Memory, Yai no Muteki and others. And then there's a story of Oguri getting injured and then coming back from that injury. So that's actually, it doesn't take center stage in Cinderella Grey, but that's the main story in season 2. Right, injuries is pretty common, but coming back from that injury and winning, Oguri did that. I mean, she did it so easily that people forget. But the injury that she suffered was actually pretty severe. And the third season theme was, what happens when you go past your prime, and Oguri has that problem as well. She's gonna hit her prime, she's gonna be winning, and then, Cinderella Grey right now the manga is on pause right now because I think the authors are working on the plot line for the future to the end of her career. And from this point on, this is the point where she's going to suffer defeat after defeat because she has passed her prime and she's actually racing against people who are, in their prime. And, I think everybody knows this story because you saw this at, in the first story of the main story of this one here. Everybody saw this in the very first story here of Oguri coming back and winning. Everybody thought that Oguri couldn't win the Arima Kinen, but Oguri comes back and she wins the Arima Kinen, and that is her retirement race. So, Oguri's story basically has all of season 1, all of season 2, and all of season 3 all in it in one person. And that's why it's impossible to do in one 12 episode season. I mean, I think it basically is going to require like a year. It'll require like 4 seasons essentially if you want to do it justice. And Cygames couldn't justify doing that, and so they did what's her name, Special Week, and then they did Tokai Teo, and then they did Kita-san Black. I don't know. I mean, one day I hope they actually do go back to animating Oguri's story. They have a template with Cinderella Grey, so it shouldn't be that hard. But who knows? All right, so I'll think about the gacha. I might pull later tonight. I'll have to seriously think about it. I mean, this was 455 pulls, and I got what I wanted, so I was happy about that. Do I really want to pull 200 pulls here? 190 more pulls. It's kind of rough to think about. But I do have 9,000 jewels. It's clear that the third campaign is going to give us at least over 1,000 jewels, because I think you get 150 jewels every day for like the next 15 days, it looks like. So I have, about, I could go half a ceiling basically. Alright, well, I'll stop here. and I'll come back when I get there. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye bye.